I'm going to be doing several images in this video from the Cricut Lite Live Simply. This one is the mushroom, and all my images are cut out at 2 inches and 1.5 inches. This is the base image is in cream. The shifted base image is in red, and the first layer is brown, and the second layer is a dark pink. This one is the caterpillar and the flower, and it's cut out in cream. And then the shifted base image is cut out in a turquoise. The first layer is pink, and it's a flower. And the shifted layer is cut out in green. The next image I'm doing is the bee, and the base is cut out in cream. The shifted base is cut out in a orange rust color. The layer is cut out in the first layer, which is the wing, is cut out in a turquoise, and the shifted layer, which is the bee body, is cut out in black. The next image is a fox, and the base image is cut out in cream. The shifted base image is cut out in a orange rust color, and then the little green flowers are cut out, are the layer, and then I hole punched the white, and the black was the shifted layer. And the next one is the frog, and again the base is cut out in cream. The shifted base is cut out in green, and then the smiley face is the layer. It's cut out in brown, and then I hole punched the white separately, and then I used the shifted layer in black, and I'm all ready to put these images together. Okay, I've got the shifted base images on all of the images I'm working on. This is the mushroom, this is the flower with a caterpillar, and this is the bee, this is the fox, and this is the frog. And now I'm going to put on my first layer. I am finding out that there's a lot of adjustments to these images in the Live Simply cartridge. For example, in the mushroom, I did not put the flower that was cut out with the mushroom top on at the same time as a layer. I put on the mushroom base first, that way I knew exactly where to put that flower. The flower is more symmetrical, so it's not as hard to put on as a lot of the other images are in this cartridge. But I just wanted to let you know the tip would be I would put on the base the stem of the mushroom before I would put that flower on. The next one is the caterpillar, and as you've heard me say in the other videos so far, any piece that is very tiny, it is really hard to get it back into the right order, and this is one of those cases. The caterpillar has 4 pieces that are supposed to go on in one color and 4 pieces in another. I did not use the 4th piece of the green. I pretty much put that caterpillar on the best way that I could. And that's that with a caterpillar. In terms of the bee, you can see that I put the 2-inch wing on upside down, and again, my suggestion is to test run your pieces before you put them on, before you put glue on them. This looked exactly to be symmetrical. It is not, and so that wing is on upside down. The size 1.5 inch one is on correctly. The other thing I did was, because I cut it out in cream, I did not realize that my next layer, I thought that for some reason was going to be the head. That big large black circle is supposed to go into the center of the flower, and I am going to be using some extra pieces that I have saved out from the scraps that I've been doing all of these with, and I'm going to have more than just a black center, and I'll do that when I put the last layer on. And my fox, well, because the very bottom, the 1.5 inch one, you put on the green flowers, the way, because I don't know if it was my paper or if it, because it was tiny, it did not cut the full circle underneath the front leg. But because it was tiny, I think it looks all right. The issue with my frog is that I cut out the dark or the brown mouth and the brown eyes, and I needed the white to go behind it, so I had to hole punch those because it's a separate layer. So again, with a hole punch, if you have one on hand, you can make these work, and it's just as well because then you don't lose the pieces in the process. That's it. I've finished with all my images that I was working on, and I did add a little bit more pieces, all the pieces that I've been popping out from inside of the flowers that I've done, or anything that I have, I've been saving all those little dots. And in this case, I actually used them in the center of the flowers. And normally, if you would do that in the base in black, you wouldn't have to do that, but I kind of like the looks of this a little bit better. And I did the same thing for the center of the flower and the caterpillar. And then for the bee, it was supposed to have that big huge black dot, and in this case I added 2 more circles to the center of the flower. It kind of looks like a bullseye. And then in terms of most of my animal creatures in this particular cartridge that I've done, I have used probably a larger circle for the eye than what it comes with, but I kind of like that look, and that's how that looks for the fox, and that's what it looks like for the frog. I am all finished with these images, and they're ready for my project.